18.
Okay. You don't smell any mouse folk nearby. However, you do know that the braver of the mouse folk, I forget their name. I know you're Soft Paw. What are they?
A Meadow Guard.
Meadow Guard. The Meadow Guard, when all of them came over to Zodiac for the first time, entered into a forest. They never came back.
Falls back into his hammock. like the dramatic couch, you know what I'm talking about? Just yeah,
You got the vapors. Oh. Fainting
Fan.
couch.
I got the vapors. I got the vapors.
Just
So yeah, you
Just
all asked
silence
him a
from the
question, and he falls and collapses.
He really wears himself out.
Yeah. He's wound up like a spring.
By the way, Moose, did you see my message?
I'm concerned about the lack of oxygen.
I'm not. Honestly, I'm
Is
not.
that
Yeah.
Is that a good thing? Or
Yeah. I'm saying yeah, sure. If you want.
I can do this.
Yeah, it could be modified.
And you're not going to suffocate me.
No.
Okay.
I mean, you might suffocate yourself if anybody ever closes the flap, but you know.
Yeah, I think it's as a normal sized person has like 10 minutes of air, so you probably have like 20 minutes.
Oh, easily 30. But if
Yes.
anybody closes the flap for longer than 30 minutes, then you'll start suffocating.
Yeah, that's why you
But you just leave the flap open.
just build yourself like a little carbon monoxide alarm or whatever, and it'll tell you when air's getting low. You gotta.
Do you wish to do this, Moose?
Sure.
Okay. Here's the inside of your home.
I knew it.
So have fun, start putting everything together.
You put everyone on this map?
No, just you. Because this is what you see. This is accurately how large a bag of holding actually is in compared to the size of you.
The table here.
Yep. I'll give you some furniture assets if you want to move them around. It's no problem.
Let's do that. Like assign it to me, and I'll do it in the meanwhile.
Yeah. So yeah, the two of you
Furniture
keep walking. Notably, whenever you open up the bag, you can't see inside of it anybody. Just periodically, Moose pops his head out. And Moose, just to show you, these scrolls and candles are actually the pathway up.
Which set of scrolls?
Do.
Ah,
Yeah, that's how you get up.
shovel book scroll.
Yep, candle. And then out.
You know, it occurs to me I could have my tools just be human-sized. Just hang around here.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm gonna make a sign that says "Do not close flap," and hang it on like the little magnet
Side of the
latch.
flap.
Latch. I'm gonna embroider a sign
Bubble.
on the top layer of the flat.
Yeah.
Did you hear
Like,
that?
that says, "If you see this, open."
Okay.
Who says I needed a fortress? I've already got one.
But anyways, we digress a little too hard here. You keep traveling up the side of the flowing little creek here. It's lovely, it's beautiful, it's I mean, for you, Sebastian, this is the closest to a body of water you've been in months, I think, at this point. Like a real body of water. You immediately feel more at home. as you continue going about your business, you see up ahead of you, there is a lovely cottage. It's very small and quaint and has one of those massive turning wheels on the side. As the water pushes past, it causes it to rotate and rotate and rotate continually. There's a small garden out front of this home, and directly to the side of it, you see that there are rows of corn and other vegetables and things like that. You start hearing the sounds of animals as well as you all begin approaching. Farm animals, of course.
So that's what she meant. Yeah, it's like it's a big wheel in the river. That is weird.
Yeah, I've never seen that. Do they have those in Morian? Do they have water mills in Morian? I don't think they would. It's like there's no river; it's just next to the ocean.
Roll me an intelligence check, Nobu.
Consistent with these 12s.
12. Morian itself does not have these. However, you remember looking at some of your philosophy of magic classes and, skipping ahead of in the book because you were bored out of your fucking mind. And they theorized that you could actually create a infinite energy source so long as there was running water using something like that.
Why would someone need an infinite energy source out here?
Now, not an obnoxious amount, but it is infinite in small amounts. Moose, blue or red?
Well, both are very close to purple, so blue. Small fun fact: in Iceland, purple, or in Icelandic, purple is literally just called violet blue.
Well, that sounds like it's cheating.
Exactly. I have a bed. I'm encaged.
All right. Well, we will. Do we see anybody outside, or just like animals and crops?
You don't see anybody outside yet. You're still a little bit ways away. You just notice it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
You did it, Sebastian. You actually brought us here. I didn't doubt you for a second. I knew you'd get us here. Maybe you should wake up Moose.
I mean, you say you didn't doubt me, but the beginning of your sentence had significant doubt in it.
It was more just because I was afraid of all the animals, because there was a lot of animals at that river for some reason.
It's normal. I'll kind of shake the bag, and I'll yell, "Hey, we're here! We're here!"
Is that a green kitten? Yes, it is. In a woven basket. It is, in fact, that biscuit. You might want to ask Moose why that is inside of his bag. I don't know. So yeah, you just walk straight up? No care, no nothing?
Well, we're approaching. You said we were still a ways off.
All right.
Once we get closer, we'll yell out and say hello.
Oh, I could just cast a spell and make everyone in the area aware of our presence.
Well, let's hold off on that for now.
Okay.
They did say this lady's kind of weird and stays out here by herself.
I mean, it's very pretty.
Y'all are so judgmental.
Does Moose feel any of the shaking?
Not typically, no.
It's just like, fuck, everything's off center.
Did he hear me when I called for him?
Yeah, sure. It takes him a little bit to get out of here.
You all hear faint sounds of. Moose pops his head up. So that's what it looks like.
Moose, roll me a tinkerer's check using intelligence.
Now I get to be smart.
Yeah. 21. That is actually called a water turbine. They are utilized to create a strong amount of power in order to house it in some regard. Tinkering sometimes uses this as a method for churning through impurities in metals or in powders to separate them at slow, consistent paces. It can also be used for grinding objects, chiseling at stone, or setting up intricate contraptions that can do intricate things.
This is highly concerning. Gonna look at it. Does this person make bread?
I don't know. They didn't say anything about that.
Basically, that wheel is used to move something that mixes things.
Well,
That's a good observation.
so I will. Once we reach kind of the outskirts of what seems like their property, I'll kind of call out for the occupant.
Okay.
Or
You
like
make it up
announce
to
our
the
presence.
front little wooden gate. What do you say?
It cannot include "what up, bitch."
I mean, it totally could.
That wasn't what I was thinking.
Saw, dude.
I invoke the holy greeting of what was his face? Markov 2.0.
Saw, how y'all doing?
I was just gonna call out, "Hello, is anyone home?"
There's silence for a minute.
I could do something to get noise, and I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion, and as loud as it can go. Hello, is anyone home?
So you just throw your voice as a minor illusion.
Wait, I thought I could get really loud.
No, that's thaumaturgy that does that.
Yeah.
You can just choose where the origin of the voice comes from.
Lions roar. Okay, so it could be. I don't know. Hi, friend. We're outside.
We're exploring the area, and your cottage sounded interesting.
You can reply to this message.
But they can't, though.
Well, they could just talk.
All right, Moose, that's everything you could have stolen from the inn if you so chose. Have fun.
They can't prove anything.
Do I see any broken part of the fence?
Oh, roll me a perception check. And by the way, you guys did say that. You just have not received a reply immediately.
Yeah.
Seems suspicious.
Yes, these twos on perception.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look to see if it's abandoned, or if it's overgrown, or if it looks like things are well kept. And
Roll me a perception check as well.
all right.
Nobu, I mean, the fence is not perfect by any regard, but there's nothing that stands out to you. I mean, it needs a new paint job. It needs to be fixed at certain points. Sebastian, the front door is slightly ajar. Don't make the joke. Don't do it. Just
I
don't.
wasn't going to.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
it.
I'll
Like,
say that.
Yeah, the front door is slightly ajar, but that's it. I mean, there's a little bit of an overgrowth, but it is a forest. The plants outside seem relatively tended to. They don't look like they're in any state of decay that you can notice. I mean, the animals don't sound frantic. They don't sound ravenous. They seem to just sound.
what kind of animals?
You make out the sounds of a maybe a couple of pigs, a goat or two, chickens.
Okay. Is there any indication that, like, any signs or, like go away or anything like that?
No, nothing like that.
Well, I don't know. They did say she was old. She might be hard of hearing. Do you guys want to go up to the door and knock?
Yeah, we can do that. I'm just gonna finish mending.
Just
the
be
broken
careful.
part.
It's 1 minute per cast.
Ooh, it is.
Yeah.
Let me just finish this up real quick. Muse, you're brave-ish. Do you want to go inside and explore?
I just see regular animals, but we should keep an eye out if they have any dogs.
Moose, you do hear them above you. But right now you're trying to place your pillows in a very precarious position.
I mean, I'm good
I'm
with
making a pillow
animals.
fort.
If you guys want me to go interact with them, give me like 30 more seconds as I'm still trying to fix this fence.
Moose is going to start trotting up, holding a pillow. Just looks at both of you, anger in his eyes. You interrupted something very important, very precise. I'm supposed to touch the creepy house?
Oh no, go inside of the creepy house.
He rotates his head while staring at you. Jumps out of the bag. It immediately latches behind him.
All right, I'll bring you back to the other map.
He is still holding a pillow the size of him.
The bravest of the three of you, Moose. Alrighty. As you begin approaching, are you doing anything, taking any precautions, anything?
Stealth.
Go ahead and roll stealth for me.
$17.
Very quietly, the front gate opens and closes, and you barely even notice a rustle in the heightened shrubbery as Moose just quietly tip-taps through, tumbles over, lands in front of a small little plot of flowers, hiding, looking, hiding, looking. Tumbles over, and it takes you roughly 20 seconds, but you make it over to the front door, which is partially open. Your James Bond style, Kronk style, right up next to the wall, next to the front door.
I'm gonna take a look inside.
You start
Do I
peering
hear
in.
anything?
Roll me a perception check.
Right. I have an 18 perception, passive perception.
That's pretty good. Roll me a perception check.
Yep. Just trying to see if that matters. Fuck.
You don't hear anything. You do see on the inside of this place. It's very dark. The drapes are all drawn. The table is set. And there's a pair of boots facing inwards towards the building, positioned right in front of the door.
I'm gonna cast, since Sebastian just told me that, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion next to him.
Oh, he just
messaged.
He just noped the fuck out of there. He's like, I'm out. I'm
I
done.
don't have message. He only has Minor Illusion.
Oh, I
His mom
thought you had
told him it
message.
was message.
Yeah.
His mom told him it was message because she didn't want him saying secret things to people.
So
we could
Moose,
just write dirty words on the walls.
Moose, are you still there? I think Moose's internet just did its own shitting out. Yup, it did.
So Moose just ran back to the
They
bag.
caught him.
Oh no! Oh no! I'll be there. I'll come. Am I done fixing that part of the fence?
Sure. You fixed one part, 1 foot of the fencing.
Well, now we're allowed in. That's like guest right? Like, I'm sure that's a thing.
You've contributed.
I'm gonna walk up to the door.
Yep.
Hold on, not so fast. I'll go with you.
Should we make our presence known?
Yeah, I'm gonna knock.
Alrighty. Knock, knock. The door opens.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
There we go.
Damn.
Did you hear my description of it?
I heard up until there are 2 boots.
There are 2 boots facing inwards towards the building, right in front of the door past the threshold. And Nobu sent you a message. Or sorry, a minor illusion saying, what, Nobu?
Is everything all right? What do you see? You can reply to this.
You hear his voice right behind your head.
They've done creepier stuff. They've done creepier stuff. I tried to ask before I lost all connection. How far away are the drapes?
The closest set of drapes, because you can see on the outside as well, you know, is right around the corner from you, out of eyesight, but only 3 or 4 feet away.
Is there a set of drapes that is within 30 feet?
That you could see? Absolutely.
Mhm.
The kitchen drapes.
Mage hand, open the drapes.
Light floods in.
Do I see anything?
Nothing more than what I previously described to you.
Gonna take a step indoors.
The floorboards creak noisily under your tiny paws.
It's a sensitive floor.
It is.
I'm gonna get a line of sight of the other drapes.
Okay.
Mage hand that.
Brightness floods in. Okay. You look inside, and from this perspective, now that you're in the threshold, you do see a small couch with an arm thrown over the top of it, lying downwards. The hand is unmoving. You only see the back of the couch, not the front. You are keeping your shit together, man.
I tip tap.
Tip tap pit pat.
I'm going to try and climb up the couch.
Okay. You get to the back side of the couch, and you do see a pair of bare, dirty feet lying over the arm, facing downwards, unmoving.
Gonna climb up the back of the couch.
Ready? You stick your claws in and slowly get your way to the top, and you look down at the body of a very, very old naked woman. Give me a wisdom save. Or a charisma save. Charisma. Oh, nobody should ever see that. And you immediately start retching and horrified at what this is as the woman turns over. The two of you hear from outside past the fence this earth-shattering screech. Moose, she's reaching for a broom.
Fun fact, rodents can't throw up. She is that ugly.
She's old and naked, bro. Like, you don't have to be that ugly.
I think that's our cue to go save him.
Moose, she's swinging at you.
I don't think this is helping.
Does an 18 hit?
Cause of the mouse folk.
18 hits.
That is 1 bludgeoning damage. Whack! And she's gonna try to swing again. How much psychic? I mean, do you close your eyes?
It is the ancestral weapon.
Not exactly, no. That would be traps. But yeah, she's swinging again. Are you doing anything?
Dungeons became a lot more scary.
Okay, this is a 10 to hit, Moose.
Does not hit.
This time you tumble out of the way as she's whacking. Goes, what the hell? This is no.
He's going to get on all fours. And is immediately going to hide under the couch.
Are the two of you doing anything?
Yeah, we're approaching the building.
Yeah.
Okay, leisurely then?
Well, quickly, because we hear the commotion.
You slam the door open, and I need a charisma save from both of you as you see this naked woman holding a broom. Naked old woman. Nobu Jr., you're like, oh, this is no problem. I've seen my mom's book club before. Sebastian, you're like, unfortunately, I've seen worse. She looks at all of you and goes, there's a giant rat!
Oh, don't worry, I'm good with animals. And that's... Come here, little guy. I'm gonna... Sebastian, get your bag ready.
Yeah, I'll catch him in the bag.
Both of you roll deceptions.
What? Not animal handling? Okay.
No, you're not handling an animal. He's Moose.
We know that.
Exactly.
I got
That's
an
why
8.
you need to deceive the woman.
Yep.
Well, 18.
18.
There we go. I mean, nobody was the one talking.
She looks frantically between the two of you and goes, hey, get it! And she grabs a blanket and starts covering herself.
Good call.
Yep. You place the bag down. Moose, you see your room. Do you crawl in?
Moose is like immediately he's immediately gonna run in, and midway through the run is going to like get up on 2 legs and flip the woman off as he gets in.
Fuck you.
Just in slow motion, it's just dun 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 dun. Fuck you.
Now you have a little welt on the top of your head. As the two of you are standing there, she's covering herself and going, what? Do we have another giant rat infestation?
Another?
Oh, you mean rodents of unusual size?
Yeah, we had one about 25 years ago.
Oh. What happened to them?
My husband hunted and killed them.
Hold the bag shut. Don't let Moose hear this.
Moose, you heard that.
What happened to your husband?
Oh, he's
Where's
dead.
he?
He passed away a few years back.
Oh, wow.
Tragic, you know? He was over by the river and just... He toppled over and fell down and hit his head on some rocks. So tragic.
Horrible.
Moose is clawing his way out of the bag again.
I want to insight that. That sounds a little shady.
Sure.
You just happen to fall on some rocks and die.
As an old man who's a farmer.
16.
There does not seem to be any amount of deception in her voice. Moose, you said you crawl back out?
I'm crawling back out. Nova's probably like holding the lid tight.
Sebastian has the bag. It's his bag.
Yeah.
You hear a tiny muffled voice. Let me at her. Let me at her.
Moose has
Quiet.
been feisty since that concert.
You hear a small. You killed my clan.
Wasn't you? It was a different clan. Just calm down.
On my ancestors.
You've got plenty.
I've had more.
Are you trying to justify the death of his people? Nobody's gonna try to whisper in front of us.
The old woman goes, "Did you say you want tea?"
We would love to. We came to check up on you.
Oh, yeah. Go sit at the table. I need to get myself a little
Yeah.
covered.
Yes.
And she walks, and both of you avert your gaze as she forgets to cover the backside as she goes to her room. And when I say she's old, she's, 80.
Don't dwarves live to like 250?
She's a human.
Oh, she's a human? Oh my god. That's rare in Zodiac, guys.
Yeah.
You still hear from. You hear like sudden jabbering sounds from Moose.
What? We told you to check it out, not like molest this naked lady.
She looked like a corpse.
We should have called for backup.
You could reply to the message. I sent you.
Nobu sent you a message. You didn't answer.
Whispered in my ear.
Yeah, that's what magic is. And then you whisper
How am I
back.
supposed to whisper in his ear 15 feet away?
I guess it doesn't work with mice.
My mom used to be able to do it very well, actually. It's almost like I heard it in
I
my head.
don't know your mother.
I opened the bag while she's gone. Like, you're not muffled.
It's a jumping rope.
You just see Moose with like bloodshot eyes. Just
The rat bread.
Who's, if
You
you put
gotta
on,
admit, if you have a farm and all of a sudden a bunch of rats just show up, you might take that as offense. If they interacted with them any way you did, I could see why that they felt threatened.
I'm going to say this once. She was motionless on the couch.
But you
We all made
did
we all
you
made
check to see if
noise.
she was breathing?
I almost got there, and that's when she turns around and goes.
You all did hear her go like that.
Moose, maybe she just has a bad perception of you guys. Maybe, do you have a suit inside your home down there? Maybe put on your best suit and show them how civilized and great you are. And it might change her mind.
Where?
It's all right. We'll work
No,
this
no,
out.
no, Sebastian, no. Shh.
I close the flap.
No. That's what I believe in. I will kill her.
Roll insight, Sebastian.
10.
All right, Moose, roll a performance. Okay, yeah, you have no idea what he's saying.
I assume it's not good. I'll open up the bag again. Like, all right, we came out here for no particularly good reason, and we're like starting fights with old ladies.
She killed family.
Yeah, but we didn't know that when you like picked a fight.
Blood for blood.
Moose, we can't do blood for blood. That's what started a lot of wars that a lot of good people died in.
And she didn't even kill him. The guy who died and fell in the river killed him. He got his. Maybe they actually killed him and threw him in the river. You don't know.
So, while you guys are having this conversation, the old lady begins walking out holding a cane, maybe 4.5 feet tall, hunched over, huge bifocals over her eyes, limping out with her cane. I got real scared. The last time we had that infestation, they ate all of our crops. They ate all of our neighbors' crops. We had 6 people move away. It was really bad. It's always good to see new young folk coming through here. Are you Mary Ann's daughters?
No, we're not Marianne's daughters.
We're boys, but it's a common mistake.
Mary Ann had boys. Wow, I never knew that. I thought they were all daughters. Hey, thank you for the sub, Carl.
No, I'm Nobu Mori, and this is my friend Sebastian.
Yeah, what was your name?
Oh, Hilda.
Helda?
Helda?
Would she have recognized the name Nobu Mori? I feel like that's...
No, she would not. Because she's a farmer and don't give no fucks about politics.
We're just traveling through town. We were going from Maida up to the Bridge Burner encampment, and there was a lovely little inn, the Tongue-in-Cheek Inn, and they said that we kind of asked what's interesting around here, and they mentioned your farm in the woods. So
that little Lynn. I raised her back when she was just a wee little tiny child, and I used to look after her when her mother had those affairs. Oh, she was so... she was a little bit of a hussy.
Lynn's mother?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and this little guy, he lives in the city. He doesn't get out much, and so I thought we would take a walk in the woods.
Oh, that's no problem. Yeah.
We befriended a fox, and it's crazy.
Oh, the foxes are super nice around here.
Clearly,
they handle all the rodents.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So this guy is actually
through.
Our friend.
What is? Oh no! It's back! It's back! Get it!
He's all right.
What?
He's all right. He's cool.
He's wearing his best suit. I promise.
He does not sound cool. Wait, is that your pet?
No, my pet's named Gary.
Oh, his name is Gary. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Gary just yell at me?
Kind of.
Her eyes go wide. Moose. She falls backwards and faints.
Oh no.
Can I catch her?
Give me a dex save. You drop Moose to try to catch her.
Well, he's like in a satchel. I thought that I'm not.
He's been fighting the whole time.
I get shot out of the bag as soon as you lose grip.
Alrighty,
19.
You drop the bag of holding and you catch her.
We can't hurt this old lady. This looks really bad, Moose, if word gets out that we murdered some old lady in the woods.
Don't fucking involve me.
Well, you're gonna be involved because we're just 2 guys and you're the one that stands out. It's okay. It's okay.
Talking mouse. Talking mouse. It's terrifying. Gonna eat my
put her
pumpkins.
over on the couch.
Yep.
I don't like pumpkin.
You say to the passed out person.
He's grumbling it to himself.
So yeah, you all have access to her home while she's asleep.
Nobu's gonna start mending everything that's broken.
Okay, roll an investigation.
Can I also roll an investigation to see what she has in here?
Sure.
Gonna steal her couch.
Go ahead and roll, Moose.
I'm so angry with this woman.
She does have a lantern. It's hung right next to her door. It'll take some acrobatics to get. There's end tables in here. Lots of pelt blankets, like lots of them, probably like 5 or 6 in total. There's some firewood. Yeah. Nobu, you start mending some of the furniture, some of the cutlery in the kitchen. And while you're doing that, you open up one of the cabinets, and she just has preserved fruits in jars. Like a lot of preserved fruits in jars.
So jams.
A lot of food.
No, it's actually just the fruit preserved in a jar.
Dried.
No, in liquid. Like syrup.
Pickled.
Maybe.
I mean, like,
You ever have a fruit cup?
They're like,
It's like a fruit cup. Oh, okay. Look at what a fruit cup is. Mott's fruit cup.
Is it like that gelatiny stuff?
No, it's literally fruit in liquid in a cup.
yeah.
Gotta understand, I'm from a different culture.
Exactly. Yeah. That is
literally just
fruit in a cup. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just a fruit salad, but in a cup.
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah. No,
Not
but
literally.
she has like 14 jars.
That's interesting.
I'm gonna dampen like a washcloth and try to like help her.
All right, roll a medicine.
Ugh.
I'm gonna climb
Not
up
very
on
helpful. I got a 3.
Just drop
Hopefully
the
I don't
cloth on
murder her.
face.
I'm waterboarding this poor woman.
I'm going to climb up on any sort of elevated platform.
The end table.
I'm gonna
Fucking.
look at her. No, we're not elbow dropping her. I'm gonna look at her.
Yeah.
We need to talk, and I'm going to cast Healing Word on her.
Okay.
Oh, Henry, that's so sweet of you. Oh, good kisses. Yes, that's good. Why is there a cloth on my glasses?
She pulls the cloth off. You're like, should have taken the glasses off first. And she like removes them, starts cleaning them.
Hello? Are you Mariette's children?
No, I.
Oh, I
Don't be
have your
worried,
newest
this
delivery. It's over here. Don't worry.
And she walks over to the cupboard you were looking at and begins taking 6 of the jars of fruit and putting them into a crate and pushes it into your hands, Nobu.
Where's my house again? I forgot.
You must
Harriet.
be. You must be Juliet.
She takes the crate, goes over to Sebastian and puts it in your hands.
Why would you let her take care of the fruit? That is very stupid of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna set the fruit down and tell her I'm sorry to bother you. We were just journeying in the woods. We're not these people you think we are. We're just
Oh, you're the one who helped me with the talking mouse. Talking mouse.
From the end table, over here.
Her eyes go wide. She dries her glasses and quickly puts them on.
he's actually he's all right. It was all a misunderstanding.
Did I do something wrong?
Yes!
No, you responded reasonably in the situation. But apparently your husband killed a lot of his family.
Wait, all mice are related?
The big ones are.
All the big ones? Oh no, the big ones we
Yes.
had couldn't walk. Not like that. And they were a lot bigger than him.
I'll turn to Moose and ask, like, are we all talking about the same people?
Oh, I'm talking about the giant rats, the dire ones.
The dire rats?
Yeah, they're like the size of a mastiff.
Holy shit, that's a big rat.
That's huge.
It's medium.
Yeah. We had an infestation of them. They came in 20 years ago or so, and, my Henry, he took care of them as best as he could, and yeah. But I've never seen a talking rat. Can you only say certain things like a kinku?
First of all, I'm a mouse.
Oh, you're domesticated.
No, they're different subspecies entirely of rodent.
Oh. You're not a squirrel, are you? I hate squirrels.
Do I have a bushy tail?
I can't see. I am legally blind.
We could take those fruit to Harriet's house if you let us know where it is.
No.
Harrietta's.
What?
No. I'm going to walk up to Nobu and slap him on the back of the shin.
What? I'm trying to be nice. She needs help.
Okay. I'm sorry. We tried to call you. Called to you.
Oh.
Didn't respond.
When was that?
5
You were
minutes
asleep.
ago.
Oh, I'm a heavy sleeper.
How did you wake up as soon as I touched the couch then?
Oh, yeah. I'm allergic to rodents.
I'm going to step a bit away from her. I was angry at you because I thought you killed some of my family.
Oh, no.
I apologize.
Oh, no. My dear Henry would not kill her. Well, he'd only kill someone who would try to kill us. He's a sweet, gentle soul, my Henry. Such a good Henry.
Uncurse that man. He says under his breath.
The eldritch
Henrietta?
beings that are will comply. What'd you say, Nobu?
Is Henrietta Henry's sister?
How'd you know?
I have a gift. It's my
Oh,
singing.
You're
and
one
I
of
can-
those people.
Yeah, you
Here,
want to
have a jar of peaches.
And she hands you a jar of peaches.
Wow.
Remember to take small bites. You don't want to choke.
My mom always told me that too. You're so wise. Do you want us to deliver these to Henrietta?
Oh, that's
I'm
no
sure
need.
she's-
She'll send her kids out here to get them eventually.
When's the last time her kids
Oh.
came?
About a week ago. They come every couple of weeks.
Okay.
Show up for bingo night. Lynn's worried.
Well, of course I'll show up for bingo night. I'm still saying that Henrietta is cheating and not telling me what's really on my card. It seems odd. I haven't won in over 10
How?
weeks.
How
I
do you
see your
get to bingo
glasses.
if you're blind?
What do you mean?
I mean, how do you get to bingo if you're blind? Like, there was
I
no
take my
trail
goat.
out.
Can I see your glasses, please?
No.
Gonna try to fix them.
What?
Make them better so you can see things.
Are you a doctor?
Something like that. I have a special gift.
Roll persuasion at disadvantage because she thinks you have a different kind of special gift.
Oh,
He
God.
thinks you're a different type of special.
Oh, that's not bad.
She'll take off her glasses and go,
Just be very careful. Sit at the table. Sit at the table.
she sits you at the table.
And don't make them leave the top of the table, okay? Eat your
Nope.
peaches. Take a bite.
No, I'm just gonna take a bite and start using mending on the glasses.
Sure.
See if they're like foggy lenses or something messed up.
Sure.
Can
Ah,
I also help in this situation with tinkering?
I mean, if you would like to.
Just like
Is there something in here that tinkering can assist?
well, technically, doing like small controlled cuts into the lens itself could change the prescription.
Sure. Roll a tinkerer's check using dexterity?
There should just be like a luck stat.
Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna use Divine Sense. I'm getting a really weird vibe from this lady because she says she's blind and yet she can like get to town when there's no trail.
Well, out of all of those options, you sense that there is a fiend nearby.
Ooh.
It's the goat.
She did say she takes her goat with her to town.
Yeah.
Henrietta. It's Henrietta. She's been screwing her at bingo. It's
Wait, is Moose considered a fiend? Because he's like from the abyss or whatever.
Maybe. Did you see his eyes? They turned red.
I mean, that's the first
Right.
time we've seen Moose angry. Have you ever known a rodent that was angry?
No.
They subscribe to the blood for the blood god. Because they will bite you just to spite you.
That's very true. That's very true. Do you want the
Oh,
Black
God.
Plague? I'll fucking give it to you.
What up, bitch? It's your boy, Bubonic Plague.
So,
Anyway, I rolled a 13 on tinkering.
you don't really know the prescription she needs, unfortunately. The DC on that was like 25, so you really needed a nat 20 to get there.
I still don't see how you couldn't understand what it was going for.
Yeah. But anyways, Nobu, you mend them and you hand them back to her.
Oh. Oh. I can't tell the difference. But they're
Give
not
it time.
broken, so you did a good job.
Does she pat you on the head?
I told you I was special.
Yes. But what were you doing with that tiny chisel thing? Little mouse folk? Was that the right term?
Moose.
Yeah, I want to make sure I don't use any derogatory terms, though. Was that the right one?
Mouse folk, yes. My name is Moose. Nice to meet you.
Moose. Oh no, we don't have mooses in this area anymore. You have to get closer to the mountain range.
No, that's my name.
Or is it meese? Is it mooses or meese?
Actually, it's Moose. Moosai.
Moosai?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's meese.
No.
Regardless, what were you doing with that tiny little chisel thing?
Wait. I'm gonna look back. How could you see the chisel?
Well, I heard you. I know what a chisel sounds like.
Odd.
Hmm?
Well, I was changing the subscription. Yes, prescription didn't seem to matter.
Are you one of those smart people that use tools a lot?
I can fix a door. I knit. That's a pastime of mine.
Oh, I do that too. It's really relaxing.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
I brew tea. I'm also a locksmith.
You do a lot of
I can
things.
cook.
Are you an engineer?
Technically,
Oh.
Did you just make up a word?
No. It's what my husband used to call himself, an engineer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you just make up a word?
I have an intelligence of 8.
Yeah, totally.
I forgot about that fact.
We do aviation. Did you just mispronounce bird?
Moose looks at Sebastian. A person who designs, builds, and maintains engines, machines, and public work.
Okay.
Basically, yes.
Nobu starts playing the trumpet.
So did your husband build that wheel thing?
Yes, he did, but it hasn't been working properly for a long while.
Well, it was
What do you
spinning.
use it for?
Oh, we used to churn the soil in the area and destroy some rocks. Do you want to see?
Look in. Yeah, sure.
Oh, sure. Follow me.
She takes her walking stick and begins limping over towards the back area where there is a door that she then starts fumbling in her pockets.
Uh-oh, I lost my keys. Do it.
By the couch.
She starts limping. It'll take her probably a minute to get to the couch.
I'm going to start crawling in the couch.
Okay.
Moose, why don't you just pick the lock?
Roll an investigation,
You
Moose.
said you're a locksmith.
I'm gonna look at Sebastian. Well, then you look in the couch, and I'm gonna walk over to the lock.
All right, Sebastian, roll me investigation because you can start before she even gets there.
Can I assist Sebastian?
Sure.
Can I assist you?
Yeah, that works too.
Not finding anything.
I'm hoping a 12 works.
A 12 does not. You are not successful in picking this lock. It actually seems fairly intricate and difficult.
Can I attempt again while she is
Sure.
moonwalking her way into there?
Sure. Nobu, you do find a pocket or a little pouch that jingles quite a lot. And when you open it, you actually see a ring of keys in there, as well as some seeds.
Ooh, seeds. This
Yeah.
must be for farming.
Moose, that's just barely not successful. You feel like you're getting the right groove.
Don't worry, Moose. We have the key. I'm gonna walk over.
I have a thing to prove.
One of your tools snaps on the inside. Tink!
You know how
You
expensive
just
it is
break
to.
the lock?
No, it's the stick I use to remove things.
Well, get it out of there.
He reaches his hand in.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Oh no, I roll well.
Tink! You pull out your lockpick. You do have a damaged set of lockpicks now, so any lockpicking checks you make are at disadvantage until you can mend those two broken components together.
I can fix that.
He can literally
Moose is going
fix
to
that.
hold. Moose is going to hold both of them fix.
I'll
Thank you, please.
hand her the keys while I fix the lock.
It'll take you a minute just holding them together.
I mean, not the lock, the lock picks.
Yeah. So she takes the keys and starts 1, 2, 3, 4. Click, click, click. 3. Click, click. Unlock. 4. Click, click, click. That second lock? Nope. 5. Click, click, click. 1. Unlocks. Goes to the third one. And it's a very tedious system of her trying to figure out which key goes to which of these 3 locks. And after about 3 minutes or so goes by, Nobu, you hand back the lockpick. I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. She finally opens the door.
This farm seems like it's in a bit of disrepair. Can I help around here?
Oh, no, I handle everything myself. Me, my goats, we handle it all. No problem.
Do you have family or anyone that's going
No.
to inherit it? Oh.
Oh,
So
inherit. I guess Henrietta's kids. Yeah, I'll update my will.
She starts walking down the stairs slowly.
bad for her. Oh my gosh.
You said that she has a limp.
She does, yeah.
Can I see if that's correctable?
If you wish to lift up her skirt.
I will reject my statement.
However, she slowly wanders downstairs, mending on the leg. After getting to the very bottom, I assume all of you then walk down at a normal pace where it takes you only 10 seconds. You look around, and there is a large bowl of water that's roughly about 10 feet across. The water comes about halfway up in the bowl with a bunch of stones, rocks, and other choice things inside of it. There is this very large metal cranking mechanism as well that attaches to some type of rotary joint. Sebastian, to you, this looks like a torture device. Moose, to you, this looks like ingenuity. And Nobu, it looks pretty fascinating.
Wow. You just had this down here. Why was it locked up so tight?
Because people would try to steal from us. And I'm a heavy sleeper.
What could they steal? What are they trying to steal down here?
Oh, the rotary.
Designs.
What? Oh, I guess they could try to do that too. I mean, if anybody could actually fucking understand it. But no, it's the gems.
Oh.
Yeah. You see?
Gems?
Oh, yeah.
See, she reaches into the water, which is like murky at this point. It's definitely been stilled water for a long period of time. And she pulls out a handful of rocks, and inside of some of the rocks is actually like little tiny gems and jewels.
You're crushing rocks to find gems?
Well, rocks that come from the mountains, yeah.
It's a
Huh.
very good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Do you need people to work on this? You could make a lot of money. In fact, they were talking about starting up the settlement, and that would be a big thing to help.
You're
start it
talking
off.
about that douchebag? I fucking hate him.
Gamsby?
Gamsby is dick. You know, he offered me 200 gold for my land. 200 for a lifetime of memories.
I'm not saying sell it. I'm saying hire somebody to work on this.
Right. But like,
Do I have any idea if that's a fair offer?
You can't put a price on emotional value.
Because of your background and your following ship, Sebastian, roll me a history check.
Okay. Here we go.
So for the size of land, 200 gold is actually slightly below market value, considering its territory, its association with a creek directly here. That would also mean that he would not be able to set up any type of business that would have to relinquish any type of debris into the water, since it would come onto her land. But given the fact that she has something here that can turn out gems, that price is incredibly, insultingly low.
Well, I mean,
But
selling
nobody
her
knows
land
about that,
doesn't
apparently.
Sell her the machinery. But yeah, okay. Guy's shady.
I know the people at the inn wanted this settlement to become a big city, and this would be something that would start it up.
Mhm.
If you wanted to hire someone to maybe
I don't
work
care
there-
about a city. This is my home.
I'm not saying get
Well,
rid
yeah.
of your home. I'm saying have somebody work here.
Why would I want to introduce more people to my town? Then they'll have to cancel bingo night.
No,
And
it'll
they'll
get
a
bigger
Yeah, you'll get bigger.
More
bingo night.
competition? Mm-mm. I don't like people.
on more days.
On more days, yeah. There's going to be multiple days with bingo night now.
Roll
In fact, there might be a
persuasion.
building.
Roll persuasion.
Which one of us?
Both.
Do you want to assist me, or do you
Well-
got this? I feel like you're better.
Yeah, it's just
Both of you roll. Both of you roll.
fair enough.
while they're doing this,
Yeah.
Jeez.
Beat me.
Can I see if I can tell what's wrong with the machine?
All right. Roll an investigation. If you are not proficient, you can add your proficiency bonus.
All right, so +2.
I'll try to help like lift him up or something to get closer to the
22.
Oof. So the rotary actually has a greasing issue with it. The metal has been grinding against itself so long that it's actually become jammed in this current position. And you once you climb up there, you start trying to look, and like it could rotate and keep churning and working, but the rotary itself would have to be taken off, fixed, properly slammed or mended, and then put back into position. And then you would have to apply some like actual grease, like real grease. Not the spell that disappears in 10 minutes.
Well, they're all trying to persuade a lady into possibly getting Ponzi schemed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, do you have grease here?
She points at one of the shelves.
Gonna look for grease.
Oh yeah, there's grease, there's oil, there's tools, there's everything for fixing this thing.
Just gonna look at all this. It's like, this was immaculately kept.
Yeah. He really cared about this
Right.
machine a lot.
I am sorry for getting angry at him for what I thought he did.
Well, in all honesty, if somebody sounded like they were going around murdering my folk, I'd probably whack them a few times. Or at least try.
I'm gonna look at Sebastian. Don't tell her. No, I saw what the problem was.
Oh.
Well, it's going to require partial disassembly, one part. The main wheel,
Oh.
or rotor.
Oh.
It's
Point.
It's all like
Point at it.
hmm?
Point at it.
Gonna point at the main rotary.
The doohickey.
Okay, yep, the doohickey.
Yep.
It needs to be de-rusted.
Do you want me to hit it with my hammer?
Would that help?
Not if it's off if the doohickey is off the big wheel.
I think I could knock it off.
You need to do this gently.
Oh.
I was just gonna look at Sebastian. Can you pull it off?
Yeah,
Actually-
probably.
Actually, I'm going to look. Is there a releasing mechanism?
Yeah, it's still going to take some strength to brute force and break off. It's broken on the inside and it's kind of caught in a jam. It's going to take some brute force.
Yeah, but I was like looking, so we're like ripping off the mechanism as well. Like, imagine if it's a latch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, if you try and rip a thing off that's still latched on, you're going to damage it more than it needs to be.
Right, but it's already severely damaged. It's the only way to take it off now that it's this damaged. Like I said,
Yeah.
It would take a blacksmith repairing it or somebody mending it. Because that spell is really fucking good.
Yeah, I'm going to like point at it, pull this off.
Alright.
Is there a crowbar around here?
I hand him a crowbar. I jump in the bag, pull out a crowbar like Mary Poppins' bag.
Now, is this a crowbar made for you or a normal crowbar?
I figured the husband has a crowbar. He said there's lots of tools in here.
Probably over on the shelf.
But Moose, which is it? Is it one made for you or?
Honestly, I wouldn't be able to carry it, so it's probably one brain for me.
Okay. So you have the choice of a mini crowbar or a standard crowbar.
I'll grab a regular one off
Okay.
the shelf.
Go ahead and give me a strength check. You have advantage for having the proper tool for the job.
Athletics, maybe?
It's just strength.
Alright.
22.
Alrighty. You
22
jam it in there and start wiggling your way, and as soon as you have it like halfway position, you put your hands on the back of the bowl, reach back, and crack against it, where all of you hear this earth-shattering scream of metal screeching, bending, and breaking off from one another. Sebastian, you got it off.
Okay, because it just sounded like I broke the shit out of it.
You did?
I'm gonna look at Nobu, and I'm gonna say, "Could you fix that?"
I can fix that. I'm gonna use mending. On
Oh,
whatever
I
needs
just
to be.
had a vision of like holes. I can
Yeah,
fix
no,
that.
that's why I said it like that.
Yeah, I can fix that. You want some of a jar of my peaches?
Oh god, I got peaches, look at that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna jump in the compartment that just got released,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna start like cleaning it out from the inside.
All right. Roll me a tinkering tool, or tinker's check using wisdom. You're cleaning.
I feel like Moose is evolving from just a worrywart to an actual goddamn actual goddamn psychotic.
Why not both?
Just well, he is a worry, yeah. So it is both.
I'm
But like
scared
a-
for my life, but if you threaten my people, I will jam a hot iron down your throat.
and I will do it while having a heart attack at the same time.
Like anybody in a stressful situation would react.
That could have been my great great grandfather.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, that's enough greats. So yeah, Moose climbs up in there and you hear him humming this very sweet, sultry tune, and you start mending Nobu.
A loose cogwheel gets thrown out.
I'm gonna eat some peaches.
And she will sit next to you on the stairs and eat peaches as well.
Does she gum the peaches?
No, they're peaches. They break up easily enough. She still has her teeth. She's taking care of herself. She's a
That's
farmer.
nice.
Yeah. Like, they work every day of their life. Nonstop. Never ending. But they enjoy it because they have freedom. Burk.
Alright, let's not get philosophical.
But yes. After,
Just
I'd say, an hour or so, Moose, you crawl back out covered in grease from oiling the inside, cleaning out the jam, all of that stuff. And you also notice, like, apparently the turbine scoops up water and filters it into here as it's breaking and crushing everything as well. It is incredible ingenuity. Nobu has properly mended the axle, or whatever you want to call it, back together. The rotary.
Cog.
Sure. Moose, now you have to find a way to put it back on.
Just fucking seal me in here. I want to be buried in this. No. Was just going to like get on Sebastian's shoulder and like, hold on. Kind of like a person being lifted on like a cherry picker.
Yeah.
Do you want me to use the grease spell on it first?
No, that'll disappear.
Yeah, but, I
But
mean,
it might
just to
help
get
for a
it
little
on.
while.
There was grease
Well, we can-
over on the shelf.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind then. Do you want to apply that first before putting it on?
He did. I mentioned it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm literally covered in grease at the moment.
Yep.
Just like with the exception of my feet at the moment, just constantly rubbing off the lantern's shoulder. I just like, all right. I have an idea.
Mhm.
Nobu, line it up. Like, hold it up and line it up.
Okay, I can do that.
Nobu, give me a strength check.
I say I should hold it up.
Dude, this must weigh like 50 pounds.
This is too heavy. I don't
Good
know
try,
how
buddy.
anyone works with
The
this.
old
Kinda sound
woman
like
comes
Scooby-Doo
over and
there.
holds it up for you.
Oh, that's low. The old woman.
She's a farmer. They're strong.
Thank you, Gilda.
Helda.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
Elda, could I put you down in my list of friends?
Oh, I would be happy to be your friend.
She looks back at the two of you like, what the fuck is wrong with him? So yeah, she's holding it up for you, Moose.
I'm just gonna say out loud a lot. I'm gonna look at Sebastian. So you wanted to use that hammer.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get a mental image here. No, not about the hammering.
Okay.
The two like main rotors.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, because one is responsible for the turning. That's powered by the water wheel, and the other one is used for the crushing. Is there space enough for me to crawl in between the two of them?
Not while you're trying to put them together.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there like a metal bar thing that connects the spinny bit of the wheel to the spinny bit of the rotor?
Oh yeah, it has a groove specifically made, kind of like, a screw.
Yeah.
A groove for a screw to be put on.
So so as long as it's spinning.
Exactly.
Right.
You just have to get it to that latching point, which will take a sleight of hand from somebody.
Sleight of hand, huh?
Yeah. You have to get it perfectly in the groove and kind of like push it a little further, pull it back, and then snap it into place.
Those are some nice cards.
Oh, I use these because I always have to be doing something, so I just flick them back and forth.
I have the exact same thing, except I gnaw on my own hands.
It happens. I do that sometimes too. But yeah.
I could try to do that if you need me to.
Yeah. All right. Sebastian,
Yeah.
start pushing the thing in.
You got it.
Can I cast a mage hand to start assisting in the groovening?
To assist you with the sleight of hand, sure.
I'm the engineer. That means I solve problems.
So go ahead. You have assistance with yourself.
22. It's good too.
It scoots all the way up, push a little further, pull back, and as soon as it snaps like that in place, Moose, you're holding on. I need you to give me a dex save.
Okay.
As you never remembered to turn the machine off.
How do you
I
turn
was
off
too
your river?
enraptured.
You release it before you start spinning in circles rapidly, and it just... And you
I
watch
pull you to safety.
the two rotaries start going, and the other one begins whipping water, which periodically jets water into the bowl and starts grinding the stones, and it is loud down here.
I'm going to say, I can see why you lost your hearing.
Wow, it works.
She didn't hear you.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Boys, over here.
She points at a barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What's
want to
the barrel?
repay you for helping me.
All
I
right.
give thumbs up.
Could you actually introduce me to Juliet? You said she was special too, like me.
So inside of this barrel,
She takes the little crowbar and starts breaking off the top lid of it. You look inside, and there is a lot of larger gems in this case.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
There are rubies, there's opals, obsidian, sapphires, large ones too.
No, there won't be any pearls because pearls are a coastal gem.
That is
I was
correct.
hoping there'd be a pearl.
Sorry, it's
No, I was like, would there be pearls? Let's think about this logically for once.
Because I have that identify spell. That would have been perfect.
you boys can take one of these to remember me by.
Is there an
Thank you.
amethyst?
I don't really need the money, but we could give this to hire someone to help her out.
Would you like to roll an investigation, Moose?
I suppose that is the difference between discerning normal purple from combined purple. So like a ruby and a sapphire. 16.
Okay. There is, in fact, an amethyst in there. A fairly sizable one, too. Roughly the size of... Well, it's bigger than your fist.
It's bigger than my head.
Not quite that big. Your head is like 30% of your body. Torso and then limbs.
Whereas a human, it's 1/10.
Exactly.
I'm going to pick that up.
Ah, that's a pretty one, I think.
Yeah.
If you want it, it's yours.
I do an investigation check for the most expensive. Look, the most expensive one, just because I'm gonna use it to
You're not looking for a specific gem, just most expensive?
most expensive.
Go for it.
Oh, anyone want to help? No. Okay.
No, each of you is going to roll your own investigation to
Yeah.
see which one you get.
Ah, yikes! That sucked.
You find the biggest
bad.
one you can, which is an agate.
Oh. It's just got the cheapest one.
But it is the biggest gem in this box.
I want to look for. I like blue and green, so either like I guess a sapphire or an emerald.
Sure.
Peridot's nice.
Peridot's not an option here.
Come
That is
on.
a deep gem.
With my -1 investigation. 9. Oh,
Why
best
do you
gem.
Why do you have advantage?
Oh yeah, 4. Shit.
Appraisal.
Because you're only looking for the specific colors.
But doesn't he have like an appraisal thing?
No.
Not quite yet. He's not Lucian.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
I thought one of the follower things was advantage.
No, that's when dealing with
No.
people
Yeah.
with shops and commerce and stuff.
I still had advantage on from the strength check.
No worries. Unfortunately, all you do find is an azurite, which is also blue.
Cool.
Alrighty. So, Nobu, you found an agate worth 500 gold. Sebastian, you find an azurite worth 250. And Moose, I believe you found an amethyst worth 800.
Nice.
All of which are augmentable. So, with you all finding a nice little side quest to assist a little old lady so she can make her fortune before she retires. I think this is where we're ending the session. Yes, it's a little early, but there's only 3 of you. So, I think ultimately, this was a great success for the three of you.
I
So,
liked it.
players, thank you all for playing. Viewers, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves, and we will be back again next week. Goodbye.